is very happy to give it to you for payment. I did say complimentary, sorry. One for the library as well, please, when it's published. So on this subject of Rabbi Shimon saying don't make your tefillot kavah, don't get habitual into it. The problem, of course, is that when one is trying to daven, there are lots and lots of thoughts which come into one's mind. It's the best time, as it happens when you're davening the Amidah, to think about all the things you'd like to do during the course of the day, all the things that you forgot to do yesterday. The story of the Hasidic Rebbe went up to one of his congregants at the end of davening and he said to him, Shalom Aleichem. So the man said to him, I don't understand, Shalom Aleichem. You only say to somebody that has been on a journey for 3 days. He said, and I've been in shul. He says, no, he says, where your head has been during the Amidah is more than 3 days' journey. So Shalom Aleichem. So the Chofetz Chaim tells the following story. He says, a young man who spent all of his time in Torah study while his wife supported their household by baking and selling cakes and bagels, when one day several units of the army were scheduled to pass through the town, and the wife saw a terrific business opportunity, and she suggested to her husband that he should take some time off from his studies and he should take a basket of bagels. He could go through one part of the town while she'll cover another area, and with so many hungry soldiers marching through, there was certainly to do some terrific business. So the husband did as he was told, and he takes these bagels and his pretzels and whatever, but when the rough soldiers passed by, they seized all of his bagels and they didn't bother to pay him a penny. He comes back home as abashed and disconsolate. The scholar-turned bagel seller comes home and tells his wife all that happens, and she says absolutely nothing. After a while, the husband asks his wife for something to eat, and flies into an absolute rage. She's furious at him. Bewildered, the young man says to her, I don't understand. Before, when I told you of our loss, you said nothing. And now, when I merely come to ask for a little bit to eat, you grow angry. What's the explanation? So the wife says to him, for what the soldiers did, I can't blame you. They're stronger than you. But when everybody else was snatching the bagels, why couldn't you at least snatch a couple for yourself as well? So you'd also have something now to eat. So the Chofetz Chaim says, this is our situation in regard to prayer. All kinds of influences make claims on our minds. They seize and they snatch our thoughts. They snatch our attention. They divert us in all directions. Okay, so perhaps we can't keep our consciousness all to ourselves, properly concentrated for the purpose of prayer. But if it's going to be a free-for-all, at least chop something for yourself as well. Take a little bit, a few moments of concentrated prayer in this free-for-all. Why let them take everything? Take a little bit for yourself as well. The lovely mashal. Rabbi Hanani ben Akashya